just act normal. Just do what you're doing. Just do your stuff, and I'll follow you.
I thought I was going to introduce it. Hi, I'm Dr. Serena, and I am going to talk about touch gradient and how to get your dog's nails trimmed.
Okay.
So first, we have to have treats. Now, I like to use this particular brand. I know that it's balanced by a veterinary nutritionist, and it also means that I don't have to limit Cola's treats when I'm training her, because treats should only encompass 10% of what the dogs should be eating in a 24-hour period. This is the type of nail trim that I'm going to use. It's not the perfect one, but it is not the guillotine style.
Oh.
And so, Cola already knows that we're going to be doing that, so we're going to come over here. I'm just going to take my little slippers off. Come over here. The first thing that we're going to do, she already knows that it's coming, is when you go to start, I'm not starting with any nail trimmers. Dogs can be very sensitive around their head, so you'll want to start with touching around their shoulder. So I'll do it with this hand so you can see. So I'm touching around the shoulder. This is an area that is like a safe zone for a dog. And then when you're coming down and you're going to be handling their paws, I'm going across the shoulder, down to the elbow. I gotta have no treats involved. So I'm touching on the shoulder, I'm coming down, I'm holding onto the elbow, yes. And I'm saying yes because I'm basically telling her, good job, you didn't pull your leg away, which means you get a treat. So again, touching here, this is the touch gradient, means starting in an area that's okay, and then coming down, I'm holding onto her forearm, yes. And this is part of desensitization. Desensitization just means that I want them to be less sensitive about an area that I'm touching them. So again, touching here, coming down. I'm gonna go down to the wrist, I'm gonna wait. Yes. She also knows the word wait. Touching. And come down, I'm gonna hold the paw. Yes. I'm gonna go down, hold the paw. Yes. So basically, getting to the point where she's comfortable with me holding onto her paw for the duration of time that it would take for me to trim a nail. Yes. Now, I like to trim nails. Did you see that I didn't do the touch gradient? And she's like, ah, that tickles. And she tried to pull her paw away. I like to do my nail trims with the dog in lateral, which basically means that they're lying on their side, and then I can see the bottom of their feet. So she already has a relax cue. Relax and wait. Yes. The relax cue just means that she should go into lateral. We're still going to work on our touch gradient. She's like, hey, I want more treats. Relax. And wait. So I want you to take a look at the bottom of the toes. I've actually left them longer than I should, but you can see this is the squishy part in the middle. Relax. And wait. Relax. And wait. Wait. So this is the squishy part in the middle that I want to show you. We don't want to trim that part. Can you see that? It's the squishy part in the middle. Yeah. So same thing. Sweet.
Do you want to show the squishy part in the middle again? Because I don't think I got it because she pulled away.
Maybe I'll show it on the back foot.
You could just cut away to an image of it. You don't have to use this one. Like
show it on
her
the
actual,
back foot,
like you could
though.
just, huh?
I can show it on the back foot.
Hold on a second, let me get
So this part in the middle here, that's a sensitive part. This hard part, it kind of like, there's a little bit of a lip here. So you could probably zoom in like this. There you go. So there's this hard part on the end. That part we can trim, but the squishy part in the middle, we don't want to trim that because that's where the blood vessels and the nerves are, and it's going to hurt the dog. So I would avoid that.
Quicking. Is that what it's called? Quicking?
Yeah. Cut the quick. Are you ready? Relax. And wait.
So where do you want me focused?
On the paw.
Yeah. Okay, close.
Wait. Hold that baby. You have to wait.
It's going in and out of focus. Okay.
Wait. I think it's just tough because she is confused because both of us are here.
Anticipation.
And wait. Hey. Wait. I don't know if you can see. Because you can see the edge there. You can see I didn't touch any of that.
Why do you have to get so close? Can't you do like half of that and it'd still be like dull?
Well, we don't want them to have super long nails because they'll catch on things and rip. So you want the level, sorry, the actual nail to be level with the squishy part.
Okay.
Sorry. Yes.
Did that hurt?
No, it's just because
That's
she's
sensitive?
not used to us. Relax. Yes. Touch gradient again, touching an area that's not sensitive. We come down, we're holding on to the paw. When I do multiple nails at once, I try to keep the contact on the paw rather than removing my hand and then touching the paw again, because then they're more sensitive to that. And the last little toe here. And then when I want to tell her that she did a good job, yes.
So you basically cut in tangents, like straight lines across, as opposed to trying to cut the whole thing at once in one clip.
Yeah, because it's like if you cut your own nail. When you cut your own nail, you don't just cut with one. And if you did that, it would just be straight across. Then you'd have to go to the side and then to the side to kind of get the whole nail.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some people like to have square tip nails.
Mm-hmm.
Can you relax? And wait. So the dew claw, when dogs wear their nails down, sometimes they'll wear the like the actual nail here, but they don't wear the dew claw.
Mm-hmm.
And then the dew claw is one of the ones that the people will come in with, like their dog has ripped the nail off
Mm-hmm.
because the dog's wearing the nails down here, but never wearing down the dew claw. So you always want to check the dew claw. Yes.
You do want to check the dew claw.
You do want to check the dew claw. And when you're first introducing this, when you're first introducing the actual nail trimmer, it should be a neutral item. Neutral just means that it's not associated with any negative emotions, but also not associated with any positive emotions. But because Cola's, now you're gonna drool, because Cola's worked with me with this particular nail trimmer, she already anticipates that this is going to mean that she gets treats. And so I've trained her also to just be like, touch this. Cola baby, no stealing. Here. So any interest in the nail trimmer equals a reward. Here,
Okay.
go ahead. So I've gotten to the point where she will target on it. Yes. Target just means that she's holding her nose.
So is this like
Yes.
kindness, Pavlovian training?
Yeah. So classical conditioning just means that we are making an association with something, yes, that is either going to be a positive outcome or a negative outcome. So now when I bring out the clippers, because she's had a repeated positive association, she anticipates that when I bring this out, there are going to be treats involved.
So what happens when she gets to the point where she's completely conditioned and she comes home and she says, Mommy, I want to marry the nail clipper?
She doesn't want to marry the clippers.
Well, isn't that like the ultimate success? When she's completely bonded to the clipper?
Yes. She's bonded to me.
Okay. I'm just asking questions, bro. Okay, so what next?
Yes. We got to do the other feet.
Okay.
But it's good to, if nail trimming is the hardest thing for the dog, it's good to take a break and do like easy things. Touch. Yes. Did you see how her tail went up? I don't know if you saw that. But
No.
touch. Yes. Because a touch cue is
Try it
super
again.
easy. It doesn't require for her to do much.
Can I try it again? Yeah, the tail went up. It
And
curled.
She knows that a touch is like super easy.
See, that's how she gets a doorknob.
I don't think she uses the doorknob.
Yeah.
I think she pushes it with her head.
Either way.
Yeah. And relax. The reason that her relax isn't perfect is because people have reinforced this as the relaxed position.
Meaning me?
Not just you. People at work too.
Okay.
Yes. And just wait for her to offer it because I know that she knows it. But she's checking to see, can I get the treat just by putting my head down here like this? This is what I call.
Because this is easier?
I call this her chill out position. Relax.
Is this physically easier, or is it just that she wants to keep eyes on the food?
No, it's easier. Yes. Because it doesn't require tucking the elbow and going on the side.
Yeah. It's not a...
And being fully on your side is a more vulnerable position.
Okay.
Not that I'm going to do anything to her other than trim her nails. Now there are people who will do like a paw and then do the nails, but I like to do it from the other side because I want to be able to see where the quick is.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for dogs that have black nails.
Why? What's the difference between the white nails and the black nails?
Because the white nails, you can see where the quick is easier.
Okay.
Where the black nails, it's harder.
Okay.
Wait. Wait. I think that was an awkward position because she's lying on the bed. Touch gradient. Relax. Good baby. That one. I already did that one. Now wait. Wait. I'm just telling her to wait because I don't want to hit the quick loop. Because she released herself, I asked her for a different behavior. Because her sitting up like this is saying like, no, I don't want to do this. But I don't want to reinforce her saying no. So I ask her to do something else. Look. Yes. Which is just an eye contact cue. So that she's understanding that she can still get the food reinforcer for opting out of the nail trim, but I'm still asking her to do something else other than just opt out. But it's an easy cue because she already knows it. Touch. And you can build positive momentum as in like, I'm asking her to do something easy before I ask her to do something hard, because then she gets understanding like, oh, I'm getting towards the snacks.
Momentum.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Every time you train her, how much more capacity for memory does she have? Like how much more does it? Because sometimes from training session to session, she forgets certain things. But how much is it becoming ingrained every time you go through a session?
There are some things that she remembers very quickly, but there's others that either it's uncomfortable and she doesn't want to do it. So I don't think that she's forgetting, it's that she just doesn't want to.
But there isn't like a study that tells you how much progress you make for each session of a certain amount of time or anything like that? Okay.
No.
Okay, just curious.
Very dog dependent.
Okay.
There are some very smart dogs that will learn in one session. Wait.
The Westminster types. New Westminster.
Wait.
Nail clipping on the tongue.
Now I have seen some technicians cut the soft squishy part because they're cutting like this instead of like this parallel with the squishy part. Because people have gotten obsessed with making sure that their dog's nails are super short. But I don't like that. I don't want to cut the soft squishy part, the sensitive part of the paw. Yes. The hard part is over. Yes.
Okay. Is that it?
Let's do the back toes.
Oh.
For the back toes, I don't ask her to lie on her side, but you can still do the same like touch gradient, touching on the body that's less sensitive, and then coming down. And then you can hold the knee, you can hold the ankle, you can hold the foot. Yes. But you'll see that if I went and grabbed the foot, she just did her little a startle reflex. You could see the leg kind of tremored.
Okay.
Because she was not expecting me to just reach and grab the paw.
Okay.
The paws are very sensitive.
Okay.
So here, all the way down, and then I have a firm grasp, and I say here, wait. Yes. So she pulled away her paw. I just kind of held it to let her know that I wasn't actually doing anything harmful before I released it, because I don't want that to become a learned behavior in the sense that, like, I won't hold on to it and let her like not get away if she really needs to, but I know that I didn't hurt her, I didn't hit the quick, but I also don't want that to become a pre-learned behavior from prior experience, that if I just kick off, that I won't have my paw held.
You mean from just general interactions as a pet?
Yes. And see, she didn't pull away that time, so I give her the treat there instead of making her do something else for the treat. You're a good puppy. Okay, and you wait. Yes. So initially it might be one clip and then treat. And then eventually you should be able to do all 4 and then treat.
Okay.
But when you're starting out, it's essentially like, and then treat. So this almost the sound of the clippers.
Yeah, it's an indicator.
What's that?
It's an indicator. An indicator.
Yeah. So that she knows that that sound is not the scary thing. So sometimes that's what I'll do with my clients, and I'm just like, just start with the clipper itself. You can take like a straw or something and put a straw in there, and then I'm putting this just to make it a sound. Because sometimes the sound itself
It's different, yeah.
causes the dog to be scared. Okay, and you wait. You gotta do a couple more nails. I know it tickles, I'm sorry. Yes. One more foot. And wait. Yes. That's it. That's all. And other people do like cooperative care where a chin rest. This is an opt-in. I'm just starting with a chin on the palm, but later you can transfer that onto a chair. But then you would be doing things in a standing position, which is good for vet exams. Chin, and then you can look in the ear. Yes. And chin. Yes. Do that for her eye drops when she had eye drops. Wait. Drop. Yes. Right. Here you go, puppy. That's it. Thanks for watching.